My favorite thing to do is to learn. Um, I sit back and I peruse the YouTube streets, and I'm looking for just information, just to learn, and not about. Well, for me, a lot of stuff is inconsequential, but I love analysis, perspectives, and as far as you can be, unbiased opinion. So I like when people critique things due to their assessment of it. Now, some people, due to their skewed views when it comes to policing how other people behave, which is a moralistic slant, I kind of stay away from that unless it's dealing with people's lives. Like when it's about lives, people being hurt or financial oppression, then I will listen. But just because you don't like this person dating that person, or you try to tell somebody what they should be doing, I don't listen to that. But I'll listen to an analysis of equality or finances, or an analysis on technology, or analysis on a situation, or why it's occurred, or these little pieces move to make this happen. That's what I love to learn about. And so if people really want to know why a lot of times I don't put out information, it's because I'm trying to learn. If you ask me questions, I can tell you what I think, but I'm not like so astutely studied that I can really give you the direction that you need to go. And I listen to people, a lot of people who are sages and they think they're wise, but their information it's, I don't want to say incongruent, and I don't want to say it can be proven fallible. I will say, and I don't want to say it's false. It's just it's uneducated, delusional, biased sense of grandeur for somebody who hasn't did enough work to be completely comprehensive in giving accurate assessment of a situation and instruction. It's like somebody who's never fired a weapon or driven a car trying to tell somebody else how to shoot or how to steer or how to shift gears when you haven't did it. And your experience is limited to one try and you get nervous under pressure. Where I've seen people who are, I don't know if the term is adroitly, who are just astutely, like they're versed in a topic, and even though they're versed, they still don't come off as they know everything. And that's what it is with me. I love people who are open for learning, and I love to learn. So I love to listen to certain people because at least with their assessments, it's not an absolute assessment. So I'm gonna just like I listen to BGS Ibmore, or sometimes I listen to Jess BU, or I was into Hobby Money, and even my brother Kai King or Rollo, different people. Rollo makes me laugh though because he swear he's accurate. But other than that, I still don't. I like that he's open. So I try to listen to people who are somewhat flexible and willing to teach, but still are not incapable of learning. And let me mess with my boy Rollo. One thing I love that he'll say, "I'm just trying to push your button." Well, that's something I'm not ever trying to do. I'm never trying to push somebody's button. I'm not trying to manipulate you or coerce you. But one thing I will do if I have an argument to present is try to lay out the facts or the logic of it. So maybe I can quote unquote convince you to reassess your opinion. That's always my purpose. So for me, when I come on these YouTube streets, I'm trying to learn. Now I know a lot of people use emotion in their arguments or what they say. It's cool. I'm not here for that. So if one person checks me out, it's great. If nobody checks me out, it's still great because I had a life. I'm quite busy. I'm trying to eat right, stay in shape, and still have fun at the same time. And everybody doesn't have time. So, I appreciate anyone who gives me 2 seconds or 10 seconds. So, if you want to know about me, I'm always trying to learn. So, if you are teaching me something, I'm pretty much going to be there. However, I will still support the people who are just, doing it for a different reason. If your purpose is to earn income, then okay, once I realize that and you're trying to network, I'm with that. But I'm still trying to absorb information that's pertinent or helps me have a better quality of life, or keeps me safe, or changing my perspective, or informing me of something that I didn't know. So I love to listen to a lot of physics stations, I guess what you call it, physics channels, or interviews. So I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan. I like interviews with people who are very educated, so they can if they present an argument, somebody who doesn't know can learn from it or do the research. And there's a lot of people that have PhDs that have been proven wrong, and that's so awesome. Unless you know that even the most educated person can still learn something. So that's how I approach life. I'm just trying to learn as much as possible. I'm trying to absorb the information you put out. I'm trying to assess it and see how it's applicable for me and what can I learn from it. And I was listening to Graham Hancock. If people haven't listened to Graham Hancock or read his books, you should, because it lets you know that at least his assessment, and it's a lot of esoteric knowledge out there that I don't know, and I would love to learn more and be more exposed. However, I know that humanity has been around a lot longer than what we think, and I listen to people from the religious perspectives, the spiritual, the metaphysicals. I listen to all of them. I love the video game players, K-Bizzle. I love listening to people because I'm trying to learn and I want joy in it. So joyful. So I don't have the answers for you. I just know that I'm glad that you exist, because your existence helped me to be me. You know, with all these different experiences from people. You know, we improve the experience for all. You know, we all see it differently, and that's how we learn, because we all experience something from a different perspective, which is relative, which is also equates to Einstein's theory of relativity, which also is so funny. It blends into the oneness of us all. You know, we all have a different perspective, but it's still all relative, right? And to what? And that's what it is. All right, people. I said a lot of nothing, but it was just great to say, so people know. You know, I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to hear what people are willing to teach me. And my brother Hawk, you know, I learned from his perspective about how he feels about society, anarchy. I am not an anarchist at all. However, what I am is a lover of people, and I love that you exist. I love that you think. I love that we have different perspectives, and I love that people see it different ways. But one thing I hope that I will never do is I will never try ever to diminish your perspective. I just may not agree, and just because I don't agree doesn't mean that you're wrong. It just means I don't agree, and I'm not trying to be right. I don't want to be right. I don't care. I want to be right to me, and I want to be able to present whatever perception or view or argument that I have in a way that if you dissect it, then you could agree with it. But a lot of people are based in emotion when it comes to having a dialogue or quote unquote a debate. And if that is happening, then there's no way that you can reach a resolution, because when you're subjective and biased, there's no way that you can step out of that unless you choose to. And that's a choice you got to make. So I've said all I needed to say. This is nothing but I love to learn, and I love to give you my perspective. I am opinionated. People who know me know I'm really opinionated, but I'm not opposed to you. You know, just because we don't agree don't mean you're wrong. I just don't agree, and you're free to do you. I'm not trying to control you. And I just love to learn, and I want to know more words, so that if I have an interaction with somebody, I can say, "Oh, I know what you're talking about." And let me end this, but I'm gonna throw something out there real fast. This is a prelude to a video I'm going to do. If you can repair broken relationships, if it means something, and if that relationship is an asset to you, and the greatest asset of humanity is people. So understand, when you can repair a situation, do it, and never be opposed to somebody asking for repair or redress or recompense or reparations. And I'm done for that. I'm done with that. Have a great one, people, and take care. All right. You stole my car, and you know you did it. You know it's wrong, so you got to recompense me. You know. All right. Have a great one.